We're live.
Let's roll.
We're live?
Yeah.
Come a little bit closer, come a little bit closer, I see you over there, chilling with your crew. I'm zooming into you. Now you know how we do. Yeah, you know what to do. Baby, say better, no. Say better, no. Sembreno, sembreno. Come a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer. Baby, sembreno, sembreno. And I get into the mood. I'm thinking about you and the silly things we do. Yeah, you know how we do. Yeah, you know how we do. Oh, baby, sembreno, sembreno. Don't avisar, baby, sembera. Don't avisar, baby, sembera. Oh, yeah, you know how we do. Hey, yeah, you know how we do. Oh, yeah, you know how we do. Yeah, you know how we do. Don't avisar. Don't avisar, baby, sembreno. Come a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer.
Blessings, family. Thank you for joining us for the special episode of Vibe Freq's Ebb Flow, and we are featuring the one and only Kushe. Kushe just released an amazing album that she collabed with our own Ron Nazal and Ja Mixdowns, as well as some other pretty dope producers. Yeah, and we've been vibing out to this for quite a few months, and we're super happy that it's out now and y'all can enjoy it too. So welcome Kushe. Hey.
Can you feel the vibe?
I can feel the vibe, girl. Yeah, I'm feeling the vibe.
It's vibing right
Some of
now.
it's in
I'm
the
excited. Like, this has been a long time coming. I've been wanting to be on.
Oh, I'm so happy you're here. The album is wonderful. Tell us the name and why you chose that name.
So the name of the album is Unchained, and I chose that name because, well, we actually played around with so many names. Well, not so many, but 2 names. Unchained was the initial title that I wanted for the album, but I also thought about naming it P1F, which is my primary school, like primary P1F. I was in primary 1F, and like everybody always used to say, because it was P1A to F in my school, and F always was just like, oh, people used to say P1 Fools, like.
Which
so like
school? Was it back in Uganda?
Yeah, back in Uganda.
Oh, okay.
It was a Shimoni demonstration school, and people used to say like, if you're in F, the F stream, you're a fool because it's F, right? It's like, but like surprisingly, when I look back, like so many of the people that were with me in that stream turned out great. Many of them are artists. Yeah, many of them are artists. I think there's like one guy that's a lawyer. Anyways, so P1F, I thought about that, but I was like, it's not connecting to the content in
the album.
In the album.
Right.
And Unchained was very close to my heart because I was stagnant for a long time. Because I started music like 2010 professionally.
Oh, okay.
But then I had like periods of stagnation, and honestly, when I look back now, I feel like that led up to this, where I am right now, like all that, like holding that in. So just releasing this album was sort of like me being unchained of all that.
It was
like
a release in itself.
The insecurities that I suffered from, the challenges of just like I battle with just being afraid of being mediocre. And I know like with art you can't really be mediocre because it's a form of expression. You can't really tell someone, like, but I've battled with that, thinking like, this is not good enough. So I chose that name because I really feel like this is the first time in my music career that I felt truly unchained of all those insecurities. I'm not like coloring within the lines anymore. I'm like,
you're not being your own worst critic anymore.
No,
I love it.
No, I'm doing it all. I don't even want to sing, and I tell this a lot to the people that I work with, Justin and Ron, that I don't subscribe to genres. I think it's very limiting, and so even just thinking about that, it's like I'm unchained from that, from genres, from expectations of like, this is what you should sound like because you're Ugandan, and this is let us put you in this small box. We've talked about that on this show, actually, even with Jonelle. Shout out to Jonelle because she's sitting on the couch. I want to work with Jonelle. I mean, I'm just putting this, I know she's right here. I've made my intentions known. Jonelle. Go check out Jonelle. She was on episode 4. I think 4 or 5. I don't remember. Man, there's so. Just go watch all the episodes and you'll see Jonelle in one of them. But she's wonderful, and the album is really fucking good. And Ron, the man who does it all, he produced like a vast majority of the album. And Ron does the lighting, he does the sound, he does, the camera. What does Ron not do? That's what Ron does not do anything. Ron's learning how to fly a motherfucking plane. Ron, that's not even a joke. Like, Ron's gonna do my makeup. Get your ass over here, Ron. Come here, Ron. Come show yourself. Honestly. This guy. This is Ron. Woo! Round of applause for Ron. We love him.
Thank you.
Ow, but don't pull my hair out. I'm trying to give you compliments and you just go pull my hair. Come on. We still love you. Ron, you are wonderful.
Thank you.
You are wonderful.
Thank
You
you so
produced
much.
like some really dope tracks on this album, and like, where the hell did you get all this soul from? Like, you got it from her. She brought it out of you.
It's all about the vibes.
Yeah.
Right?
The synergy.
And with the vibes, it just, it all clicked.
Yeah, you guys got a synergy. It's really lovely. I love it.
I like that.
And
But
Justin,
still, I
you
feel
man
like
too.
There's just something in there with Ron. Like, he's extremely
He's a
gifted.
gift from God.
Like, sometimes I just, I can't explain what I'm thinking musically, and I'm like, Ron, it's this thing, I can hear it. He's like, dun, dun, dun. Ron, that's it! That's it. I'm like, how did you know? It's just, it's synergy.
Ron's the man. I always say Ron's the man. Shout out to Ron. Hey. Speaking of being blessed, I'm blessed and highly favored. Thanks, Ron. So shout out to Favor Culture for hooking us up with these dope hoodies. Hit them up. We'll have all of their info
in the description, so check them out. I love this because this
So
is how I
comfy.
feel. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
I'm
Like
precious.
I do feel like this way.
I am precious.
And you are
I
precious.
feel precious. Do you want me off your show already? 'Cause,
No,
like,
girl.
The
I
word is
mean-
only starting now. There's more.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you
Okay.
some more questions.
Great.
So, where did you get the inspiration from some of these songs? They're super dope, or just in general, for your whole music
Yeah,
career.
it's so interesting because like if you listen to this album, all the songs, and I think Ron, you'd agree with me on this, and Justin, like the songs are so different. You wouldn't like
Yeah.
have them on one album. They just seem like
Very
this, like,
eclectic.
yeah.
I
In
love it.
Uganda, there's this food called akatogo. Akatogo is well, it's kind of like a, what do you call that? Gumbo?
Oh, like a jambalaya. Like just some
mixture of so many things.
Yeah.
What's it? Is it gumbo?
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya?
Yeah.
That's what this album, honestly, that's what it makes me think about, that food. Because, like, it has, like, a little bit of my dark side, that, like, fantasy world that I live sometimes. And that's in, like, if you listen to Blue Pill and Unchained, one of the songs on the album is Unchained. It has that, that vibe. And then there's obviously like the lovey-dovey songs that are inspired by my love life. Yes. All through like my life. So all the feelings that I've felt over the years while I've been love active. Does that make sense? Oh my god.
Love active.
Love active. I didn't want to say like sexually.
Sexual. The word sexual.
Oh god.
Promiscuous.
No, none of that. But yeah, like so. I feel like it's inspired by love, and questioning too, because Blue Pill and Unchained are very questioning songs for me. Like there's times when I go inside my head and I'm just having a meeting with myself, like this thing, like is it actually working? Like music, my career.
Oh, it's working, girl. It's working. I feel the energy. Like
Thank
it's gonna be wonderful. So tell me, you performed this song earlier with the staff, and I want to know about the staff.
Yeah.
And then I also want to know about the story behind that song. Yeah.
So
I've seen you perform with staff before. I love
Yeah.
it. What's with the staff?
shtick.
The cane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's my tribe. So I'm a Munyankore, and we are cattle herders, and we always carry a cane. We call it enkoni. And growing up, I always was like, we call it omodisa, like someone who's like, my parents would leave me with the cattle, just go take them to drink water. And that's where like I wrote many of my songs growing up, like when I would be in a village on holiday from school. I'd just take the cattle to graze and I would write so many songs. I never had a phone back then. So I'd just go with a book and I'd have my cane and I'm walking with the cattle just grazing and writing songs.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, and my first performance, when I felt like, whoa, this is like, I actually want to do this. It was in front of like the cattle at home. They were all just chilling.
And they were enjoying it. They
chilling.
were your audience.
And they were my first audience.
Yo,
I
people
felt like,
underestimate
wow.
cows, like,
Honestly.
listen, they are such loving creatures like
They
that.
are.
And Justin just loves eating them. How rude.
Justin. So I was inspired by my culture, really.
Yeah.
I'll call it that.
Tell us about Uganda. Like, what is life like back there? Like, what's your favorite thing about Uganda? And your least favorite thing about Uganda? What do you think people
It's
should
hard
know?
to find like what my favorite thing is because I love pretty
love
much
home.
everything.
Yeah.
It's home. Like I love how
It's so interesting because like when I look at Uganda now, it's almost like a contrast with here, Canada, and like Vancouver.
Vast.
Vancouverites, Canadians I find are very polite, but not necessarily friendly. In the sense that, you know, they want to like, oh yeah, they're very polite people, and I
Right.
love that. Ugandans, on the other hand, are not really polite, but they're so friendly. And the difference there is that a Ugandan won't care about boundaries.
Right.
Like, they'll just find a stranger, but like, yo,
Yeah.
I like that. I like what you're wearing, man. That's so cool. Like, there's no,
Yes.
like, that boundary.
Yeah.
I always find, like, when I used to ride the SkyTrain, I still ride the SkyTrain. But when I first moved here and I was on the train, I would just, like, not, like, people were not talking to each other. I'm like, what is up? Like, I
What
would get
is
on the
this?
train.
Yeah.
It's rude back home to, like, sit next to somebody in a matatu, which is the taxis, the buses,
Oh,
and
okay.
not say hello to the next person. Here, it's kind of like,
It's
you know,
normal.
It's normal. And
Yeah.
so,
People think you're weird if you're friendly out here.
yeah, when I first moved here, I would just like say hello to everyone. I get on the bus,
Yeah.
oh, hello, and then like,
I got that vibe when I was in Jamaica. I think there's probably a lot of places in the world like that, but
Yeah.
for some reason out here, everybody's just like,
right. And you know, sometimes it's like,
don't talk to me.
who are you? Whatever.
Sometimes I'm like that shit too. I'm like, don't talk to me.
There's days I feel like that. I'm just like, I am not in the mood to socialize.
Fuck,
so
all it
please.
does is rain here. Shit gets a little depressing sometimes. I'm like,
Not gonna lie,
bitch,
I
my
love
heart's
it.
busy. Don't talk to
I
me.
love the rain. Am I weird?
Oh, it sounds beautiful though.
I love it.
rain,
I love it. I don't mind the rain.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's one of the things I really love about Uganda is how friendly and vibrant our people are. I just miss that, man. Just like the music. It's just such a beautiful cacophony of sounds. Just all this like taxis, matatus, borders, just everything.
Love it.
For me, it
home.
just feels so, it just, yeah.
I'm gonna have to go one day. I need to do a whole East Africa tour.
Listen.
Let's go.
Jessica.
Yes.
Official invite. Honestly, I'll even pay for that visa. Can we go?
Yeah, let's
Please,
go.
a vibe freaking Uganda. Can you imagine, you guys?
Hey.
I love that. A vibe freak in Uganda. Why are you keeping that here?
Vibe freaking, yeah.
We want vibe freaking, you know, in Uganda. Like
Don't
the rest
worry,
of the
it's
world.
happening. I'm
Yes.
I'm manifesting some things, so
Oh my gosh. that'll be
I
great.
know I'll be finding myself in East Africa
Yes.
within, you know,
Amen to that.
sometime soon.
Amen to that.
So what is your vision for your future as far as music, personal, or just like humanity as a whole?
For me, my vision right now is to live a fully authentic life, doing exactly what I was put here to do. And honestly, when I'm doing music, I feel like everything is aligned. Like there's no
Yeah.
questions anymore. Like I just feel this is it. This is what there's certain things where like I love my other job. I work as a TA. And I love working with children, but sometimes I question myself. I'm like, am I actually helping? I suffer from a dissonance of sorts when I'm, you know, and many people in that career kind of feel that way, you know. But when I'm doing music, even when it's not working out, when I released my last song, Gambit, I thought, oh my gosh, this song, yeah.
Such a good song.
Justin and I thought like this song, yeah, it's huge. And even though it wasn't as successful as we had hoped it would be, still like there's that, for me, that commitment. And that's why I was saying like music is my companion, and so my vision is to follow the melodies wherever they take me, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
I know
no,
I'm
it
sounding
absolutely
too poetic,
does.
but
It absolutely
Yeah.
makes sense. Just follow that rhythm.
Right.
Like it's calling you,
it
right?
it is,
And
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
if you put down your ego,
And
and
I
just-
believe
yeah.
if every human follows their purpose, then like
there'll be more harmony, I think, in this world for sure.
So doing your
Yeah.
part is following that which
Yeah.
you are called to do. And if everybody, I know like not everyone has the opportunity to, you know, follow their dreams, because, you know, sometimes
Yeah.
like your dreams cost, you know, you
having a
The
place
price
to,
is too high.
yeah, the price
sometimes.
is, yeah, so, but I strongly believe that my vision for myself and for humanity is definitely tied into my calling, and hopefully my music somehow, I would hope,
Yeah.
inspires somebody else or just touches someone, or, you know, if someone's vibing to it, for me that's enough. Like if you're feeling my
Mission
music,
accomplished.
yeah, because that's exactly, and the last bit of creating art is releasing it.
Yeah.
That's it. So if I release it and somebody enjoys it,
Yeah.
that's my contribution to humanity. Maybe that's
I'm
too
here
extreme.
for it. Hey,
Yeah.
yes, I love it. I love it. What kind of people do you surround yourself with?
People like you, Jessica.
That's right. I know
People who
that's
vibe
right.
at a frequency of just, you know. I love, and I find this, it's so interesting how like people, man, not to sound too deep,
Sound
but
good, deep girl.
there's almost like it's almost like a black hole, right? The people that are meant to be with you, they just have to somehow find you.
Yeah,
I find like
they
the
do.
people that, like, how did Ron get into my life?
Your
Honestly,
vibe attracts your tribe. I always say
right?
that.
Like
It's
it
true.
doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
but I can like when we're making music together, like I can see like the way he thinks. I think that way, you know, like that. So I love surrounding myself with people who love music.
Ron.
Ron! Yeah, people who love music, who enjoy music, who just love life.
Yeah.
And also people who are spiritually aware, you know, people of faith. My friends are, most of them are spiritual. So, and for me, that's really important because I'm a person of faith, I'm Christian. And I surround myself with people who help me, point me towards my compass,
Right.
Jesus.
Yes.
Yes.
Go Jesus.
Jesus, yes. Yes, Cristo, yeah. So, and I mean, I can't say like I limit myself of the people that, whoever I meet, I know I'm meant to meet, and
Yeah.
I'll learn something. Or if I'm not meant to, then no.
Yeah. There could be a season
Yeah.
or a reason. Yeah. No. If you could tell yourself anything as a child, not knowing where you are today, or like what would you tell yourself? Little Kushe with the cane, herding the cattle.
Wow. I just went back there. Like, am I ever gonna get there? I would say just continue writing, and then believing in your craft. Because I think at that point, like my family, and we've had this conversation, Ron. My family, and maybe they're the iron that sharpens your craft, because they used to make fun of me, like, oh my God, like, you're an artist, like, you know, they'll make fun of me.
Stuck in a dream world.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, you know. And sometimes I'd even call on the radio because there would be like all these competitions, and I would call so I could like compete in like singing. There's this competition like to sing for your mom, and then you'd have an opportunity to like record a song with this famous artist in Uganda. And my siblings were laughing their heads off when I was composing my song. They're like, oh my God, that sounds so weird. Like, what? Mom, like singing. But, and like, for me, like in that moment, I was just, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to get big.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, it's okay. You know, honestly, like they were just sharpening my craft. It's just childhood banter. I don't even look at it any, like, it was bad, but I would go back and say, yo, Kushe, you're going to make it. And by making it, you are going to do exactly what you want to do. Because that's what making it is for me. Is doing exactly what I want to do, which is music.
That's what
that's
success
making
is
it.
too.
That's
Yeah, for
success
sure.
to me, yeah.
Being happy
I'm
and
happy.
doing what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And money comes and goes, but you know, I think I'm a strong believer that if you are on your right path, if money is something that is important to you, it will come eventually. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
This we all gonna be rich
I
bitches.
agree. Yeah, I claim that. I am rich. I'm just right now. Listen, I am just not
Yeah, we
yet
are rich.
liquid.
Yeah,
money-
no, but we are rich.
My
We
account
got.
is going
we
to
woke
align
up
itself.
today. You know what I mean? We have
Sis.
beautiful people around
Right?
us, great music, a roof over our heads, foods in our bellies.
breathing.
We're rich. We're happy.
We're breathing.
We're
Yeah,
happy.
we're happy. Honestly, I'll drink
Hell
to that.
yeah.
Drink this chai to that. Cheers.
Hell yeah. There's beer in this one. All right. Do you know what a bucket list is? Mm-hmm. Okay. You want to tick something off on there? What is something that you want to do before you kick it?
Kick what?
Kick the bucket. Die.
Oh, Jesus. Wow, we're talking about dying.
No, we're talking about something you want to accomplish, or it could be random. Like, it could be random. Completely random. If there's something like fly plane, like Ron, you know?
That would be great.
Right?
Recently, I've fallen in love with the sea. I follow this page called Sea on Instagram, and I'm obsessed with sea turtles.
I have a turtle
See-
on my arm.
You do?
tattooed, Yeah.
They are the most adorable things. Like, I
Yeah.
just watch them, and now, like, to fall asleep, sometimes I just like play like sea videos
Yeah.
on YouTube, and I'm just so I would love to go.
So much mystery
Yeah,
in
like-
the ocean.
I would like to go diving in the sea or snorkeling or something. I know that's something that's achievable, but for me,
Yeah.
I've been afraid of waterfall, and I almost drowned in the River Nile once. So
Oh, god damn.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna go, you may as well go in the Nile, like a G.
that's how she went
Yes.
in the Nile. Oh my God, that.
Well, you could go Tanzania and like swim with the turtles.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
When we go on our East African, just
Let's do it.
yeah.
I want to swim with
touring.
the turtles. Let's do it.
I'm so
Vibe
down.
Freak. Can you?
Yeah, next episode we're gonna be swimming with the turtles.
Oh my gosh, that would be great.
It would be so good.
I would love that. So that is definitely something I want to do.
You have like 1 million plants, right?
I do.
I'm a plant mama too.
You are?
I love it.
I didn't know this.
I have like 27 or something.
you're
27
you're a
mama
plant
babies.
mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
I love them.
After 5 plants, just know.
Isn't it lovely, like just having a bunch of life growing around you
I
in the
love
house?
it. I love it so much. Sometimes
your
I want to
favorite
like
plant?
have them in the car with me. My favorite. Ooh. Well, now that I'm not home, it's okay. I can say. Sometimes, like when people ask me and I'm home, I'm like, they can hear me.
Don't show them this video.
Yes. Do not.
Not this part.
Oh my gosh, I can definitely see my like monstera just going like, oh, she doesn't love me.
You just totally made me spit on myself. Yeah.
That's so hard.
I have a hard time keeping the ones with the flowers alive. Like I almost completely killed my African violet. It's still hanging on.
It's probably still alive. It's just faking
It's
death.
still alive,
Some
but
of
the
them
flowers
really
are
fake
like.
their death. They're just like, show me more attention. Calathias, I hate those guys. I will never get. I don't want to say never because they're so cute. I want to have them, but I've killed like 3, and I'm like, nah,
No
it's
more.
not for me.
Yeah,
Not for me.
I
But
love
my
the-
favorite.
My
Sorry, go ahead.
spider plant's great because it keeps having more babies. So many.
Honestly,
spider
they're
babies.
they're the best.
Yeah.
Low maintenance. But I love. I know people find it. People say it's not like a beautiful looking plant, but I love the elephant ear.
Oh, like the big giant one.
Yeah, it's my favorite. It looks so weird when you look at it, but
You
it's
have
just
one?
so. I do.
in your oh,
It's
okay.
it's huge. Like
Yeah.
it's just.
Yeah,
It's not been doing well recently. I think it's the winter,
Yeah.
but it's one of my favorites. Just that it just looks
big.
so weird in like a very cool way, and I just love that about it. It's like it doesn't care what it looks like. It's like I'm here to be Okay,
Yes.
you guys get with the program.
It's a good
Am I making it
reminder.
look pretty for you?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm still here
I
and
love
I'm big. Try ignoring me. Right?
Yeah, and it's low maintenance too. It's like, feed me or don't, I'm still gonna be here. So.
Right. If you could go anywhere in the world that you've never been, where would it
I've
be?
never been. I was just about to say
Okay.
Uganda.
Uganda.
No, but I've never been. Ooh, this is a tough one because.
I want to go to South Africa. Music there is bumping.
It is. It is. I feel like I'm going to go to South Africa.
You are going
It's
to.
not one of those like, I wonder if I'll ever go to South Africa.
I'm so
I know
going.
I'm going to go there. Probably
Yes.
even pretty soon. But there's places I really want to go that I'm just like, oh man, what would it be like? I've always wanted to go to Jamaica.
I've been there.
Just,
Few
yeah.
times.
I
I saw a crocodile walking down the street in Jamaica.
wow! Just casually.
Yeah.
my
I was like,
God.
oh my God, stay in the car. Well, it was
Crocodile? Oh, alligator.
Yeah.
Like, which one? Crocodile.
Yeah.
Yo.
It was rainy season, and so Black River had like overflowed a bit, and so the fucking crocodiles were just, like minding their own fucking business, walking
my
down the sidewalk,
gosh.
and I'm like, roll up the window.
That guy can crawl out.
I don't want to get out of this car. Hell no.
No, I'd be scared too. But they're not fast, right? Kind of like
I don't know. If they catch you, them jaws look pretty fucking strong. So I'm not gonna risk
try
it.
escaping
Shit.
that.
Yeah, hell no. They're not that fast. It's fine.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
A kitty,
kitty, kitty.
a fucking lizard, or whatever. It's a dinosaur.
Yeah, it is. Honestly,
something,
it does
yeah.
look like a dinosaur.
Yeah.
So Jamaica and South Korea.
South Korea. I
know.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. I watch K-dramas. Why am I saying it like that? Like I'm just like shy, but oh God, I'm addicted.
You're addicted.
I watch K-dramas and like sometimes I just want to go in those like cute like little forests that they have. Oh my God, they're so pretty. There's so many places I want to visit. I don't know. I have a list here in my notes, but yeah, Jamaica.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
You're gonna tour the world, girl.
Yes.
Sharing your beautiful music with everybody.
Book me, guys. Book me.
Everybody.
In a city around me.
All right. So, any final words, thoughts? Anybody you want to shout out?
Absolutely. I would like to shout out Idio Recording Studio
Absolutely.
because I have been looking for people that match my energy in terms of just exploring music and not being limited. And these guys, my gosh, like just give them a vision. Sometimes, in fact, Justin, tell him a vision of something, he runs with it. He doesn't care like if you're stuck behind there. Sometimes it's just like, yo, this is going forward. I'm just
Yeah.
like, whoa. He just like opens my
Like
mind
Joe
to-
Jackson.
He's crazy.
Beat your ass into it.
Indeed. It's just like, get it.
Don't make me grab that cane.
Exactly. That's him. That's him. Just like opening up my mind to the possibilities of where this music could go
Yeah.
and how much we can do with this. Like, yeah. And Jake, Ron,
Yes.
like all these guys who've really held my hand on this journey
Yeah.
of being Unchained.
I feel
Yeah,
that.
I've found little keys in all of them.
Yeah.
You know, to unchain myself and my album.
We love you guys.
I love you guys so much. And shout out to Frēq too. I've been wanting badly to be on here.
I'm
I
so
watch every
happy.
time, double tap so she can see me. Double tap on Instagram. She's seeing me. Does she see that I'm like this?
You know, I'm so happy here because I've been wanting it for a long time too, and the timing is so perfect because this album release,
Yes.
and it's just, I love it. I love it. It's just like it takes me on a journey because there's so many different. It's so eclectic. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here and sharing your
you.
wonderful talent with us, and thank you Favor Culture for these awesome hoodies.
So comfy.
Check them out. And thank you, Jake, Ron, and Justin from Idio Recording Studio. Like, we love y'all. Thank you. Thank you so much. Until then, peace and love, fam. Enjoy these other tracks by Kushe. Bye. Bye.
My proposazi, my opposazi, my chairman. The motion today as written on the blackboard is fire and water. Which one is better?
I read the manufacturer's manual. He told me I can be whatever I want, according to his will. Of course, used to be the tail, now I'm the head. So used to my room, now I got a stage. Never been lucky, but I am blessed. And Tamulanga we jagala, yeah. Tamulanga we jagala, yeah, yeah. And Tamula, 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 Tamula. And Tamulanga we jagala, yes. Tamulanga we jagala, yeah, yeah. And Tamula, 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 Tamula. My mama told me I'm up for greatness. Yahweh is the head of my business. No weapon from against me shall prosper. Nappy hair, African black lighter. Unchained, unashamed, so now I'm Tamulanga we jagala, yeah, yeah. Tamulanga we jagala, one G. Tamula, 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 Tamula.
Kuva muto mbadde wakabibwe budde kambalire mu kiwani kijembudde. Every day was a hustle, jumping every hurdle. My story is my cargo, my story is the ghetto. Tambula kamese tambula, tambula kamese tambula. Zendi muzinya mazina tambula, chawa janga mazina tambula, chawa zanga mazina tabula matabule. Zendi muskulu wa muzi ndalo, mutabane wa gita kubira mungalo. Bigoma byenkuba studio chechalo, nachanga kebolya nobo bolo nzembolya. Ata njagala tanemesa kutambula, tambula, tambula, tambula. Ata njagala tanemesa kutambula nze.
Tambuza malala, tambuza bitege, tambuza bitumbwe bino. Tambuza koboko, tambuza mbaliga, tambula bulungi galine bichanze. Tambula gawe njagala, yeah, yeah. Tambula gawe njagala, wanji. Tambula, tambula, tambula. Tambula, tambula, tambula. Tambula, mana yemerite. Tambula,
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 boy tambula,
tambula,
Kigana tambula,
tambula gawe njagala. Yes, tambula gawe njagala.
nawe tambula,
Tambula gawe njagala.
noli tambula, tambula,
Tambula, tambula. Tambula gawe njagala. Yes, tambula gawe njagala. Yes, tambula gawe njagala. Tambula, 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 tambula. Tambula gawe njagala.
Yeah. And another one, and another one.
Your love is good, cooked over 100 degrees. Your love is good, raw when you're here next to me. Baby, you're the fire, now bring the heat. Marinate and saute me. But before you do, please tell me who did you love? Who did you love? Who did you love? And can they teach me to? Who did you love? Who did you love? Who did you love? And can they teach me to? Who did you love? Who did you love? And can they teach me to? Your love's a mirror, your love is an anchor. I heard no sirens when you entered my center. Gave me no reasons to doubt your intentions. Now serenade and pamper me. But before you do, please tell me who did you love? Who did you love? Who did you love? And can they teach me to? Who kiss and tell. And even though I know we've been through hell, let's not give it all away. Let's not give them what to say. We are in a separate place, where you and I fall deeper and deeper. Ooh. Don't tell nobody what we doing today. Towagamba, baby, towabulira. Don't tell nobody what we doing today. Towagamba, baby, towabulira. They don't need to know. They don't need to know. No, they don't need to know. So don't tell them. Ooh, don't tell them. Don't tell them. Maybe they don't need to know. They don't need to know. Baby, let's not let them in. They try to break through, but